I'm in Uma Racing, and this is how you can always win in Uma Racing. If you always lose in Uma Racing, guaranteed in this video, I will show you a guide on how you can always win. So if you've never won in Uma Racing before, in today's video, I will show you how to win. In order for you to get a win, you want to complete the race in a short amount of time. The average player in Uma Racing does finish the race in around 1 minute 37 to 1 minute 40. As long as you get underneath that time, you are able to go ahead and win the game. In order to win the game, something what will help you is getting a good Uma. I will show you some meta Umas right now. So gold ship, which I'm using right now, is going to be a meta Uma, what you want to use. The recovery on stamina is going to be really good, so make sure you are using gold ship. Gold ship is going to be meta as of right now. Another meta Uma is going to be Tamomo Cross. I'm now going to share with you some tips and tricks on how to win. Maybe you're new to the game. The more you watch this video, I will show you a world record. I'm then going to break down the world record race, and I will show you the tips and tricks what he used, and then you can implement it into your gameplay to basically win the game a lot more faster than the average player. A little tip, a lot of the pro players do not use Q and E to run. If you go to settings, what you can actually go ahead and do is turn on shift gameplay. So all you need to do is press shift, and then you are able to go ahead and run by holding shift on your keyboard. You now can see that I'm holding shift and I'm able to run. I'm not even pressing Q and E, so that will help you out a lot. I just want to let you know, if you are on mobile, I did do a mobile guide. So if you want to set up your controls so they are really good on mobile, make sure that you go ahead and watch my mobile guide video. Your starting acceleration will matter a lot in the beginning of the race, and it will affect your overall time on beating the race in a certain amount of time. So you want to do everything perfect. A few basics. You can dash 2 times in a race. You also got a zone flow, and you also got your ability. You can see that there's also something called a slipstream. A slipstream will give you buffs, and the person that you are receiving a slipstream off will go ahead and receive debuffs. This is going to be your stamina recovery. Do you see that white line? If your bar is above that white line, you will be losing stamina. If it's below that white line, you will be gaining stamina. Balancing your stamina will go ahead and be called stamina control. So you want to make sure that you aren't wasting all of your stamina. Whenever you get a successful corner recovery, you then want to go ahead and use your abilities. When you are at the very end of a race, you want to try and time it, so you are pretty much using all of your last bit of stamina to get that time all the way down. So at the very end of a race, you want to try and use as much stamina as you can. See, whenever you beat the game, the person who is always winning does have a time of 1 minute 36 seconds. That is the average time on what people win. So if you want to go ahead and always win, you want to go ahead and beat that time by practicing, by getting 1 minute 30 2 sub races. You always don't want to be in first place. So if you really think that you always want to be in first place to win, that is pretty much opposite, because obviously the person who's behind you can get a slipstream and that will debuff you. So if you really want to be in first place, consider being in second or third position most of the race, and then you are able to go ahead and get your slipstream that will allow you to get a buff to overtake the person in first place, allowing you to get the win. So you always want to position yourself in second or third most of the race to get your slipstream buffs. going to show you one of the fastest times with gold chip. So if you got a gold chip, you can probably go ahead and copy this, because this is actually going to be one of the fastest times in the entire game. And as long as you copy this, you are able to go ahead and win every time. This is literally like one of the fastest times. The average player finishes in 1 minute 36. This is a 1 minute 30. So if you copy this bit to bit, you are able to go ahead and always win. Something what I noticed in this run, he did use all of his stamina, and when he does use all of his stamina, he goes and gets his corner recovery, and then he starts to go ahead and use all of his abilities. You can see at this corner ability, we use our flow, and when you use your flow, you then want to use your ability when you get your second corner ability on that second corner. You can see that is a 1 minute 30 race. If you finish the game at that time, I promise that you will always win. This is like a top 1%, if not one of the fastest times someone's completed this race in. So if you break that down, watch it slowly, take notes on where we basically used our abilities, our zone, bit by bit, you are able to go ahead and get a time a little bit like this. You can see that the average times what people are getting is like 1 minute 40, 1 minute 35. That 5 seconds will make a huge difference. As long as you follow everything what I told you, you are able to go ahead and always win. Hopefully that this video helps you guys out on always winning in Uma Racing. I'll now see you all in the very next video.